Ladies and gentlemen, as usual, Take As Needed is brought to you by Soulita. The only thing different about this episode is that your girl was asking about Devin. Proudly Surge.
Welcome to hell.
Beep, 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 beep. That me, my boy.
Pay my taxes. Your girlfriend call me Kumar.
Take it
Fucking scumbag.
We charting?
We're charting, bro. Nah, we don't even need to, bro. Number one.
We charting already, my nigga. My guests with me today are arguably my main niggas, bro. I see these niggas every day. More than I see
My
anybody
dog
else.
Jimmy, man. That's what I mean about you, kid.
What up, man? Yo, so first things first, we what was the top barbershop debate today, Devin?
Top barbershop debate today.
Yo, Serge, let me ask you something, bro, because I think we talked about this before with the barbershop. You think you could come back from being gay? And we're not gonna say any names. We're not gonna say any names, but as a nigga.
Listen, right?
All right, but not fully gay though. Listen,
just a message. You know what I'm saying? Disclaimer: we don't have anything against.
Nah,
gay
listen.
Niggas, just
not fully gay, but
for argument's
bisexual.
sake.
Yeah, that's what it is. I feel like, right? If you was ever at one point in your life sucking dick, you're bisexual.
Yeah, that's it.
You might not suck dick as much, or
Yeah.
you don't suck dick anymore, but you can't unsuck the dick you suck.
Yeah, nah.
That's
so,
just crazy.
so he's just leaning more on the straight balance theme with that.
Or-
Whoever.
It's
Not
like a
he,
girl.
she.
If a girl fucks mad dude, she can't not be a hoe anymore. You was always a hoe. So
That's true. Yeah.
you got different ways now.
You feel like we can't have phases though, like whole phases, like
Yeah.
niggas and bitches. Or you
Yeah,
feel like,
but a gay phase, like yo, once you're in there, like
I agree. I agree 100% on the gay phase shit. Like if you're gay, if you were once gay, you're always gay. You might be bi now if you're also dabbling with pussy.
I feel like phases go for different types of things in life. Like how you dress could be a phase. How you talk and carry yourself could be a phase. The career path you're chasing, if you're into music or art.
I won't lie, that's never been one of my phases.
But sexuality, that's who you are.
Yeah, that's it.
If
That
that's
is
what
it.
you're doing, that's who you are. There's no way around that.
What about whole phases?
I mean,
You feel like it's a phase, or you feel like
hypocritically to say we all go through it.
now we all go through whole phases.
Sometimes mine still kicks in. I feel like
You feel like at some point though you gotta be like a nymph or a slut. Like, is there like a line to cross where you're just like, yo, at some point now you're just a fucking hoe ass nigga or a hoe ass
Yeah,
bitch.
nah, for sure. Because you're never gonna be. I'd hit that, but maybe not quite that. Nah, but you're gonna hit it all. Don't
Yeah.
act like that.
Yeah, nah, it's
You're
true.
on a bender.
yeah, I don't know. After a while, I feel like you're just a dog. Get fucked up.
Yeah, nah, for real.
And then you be acting like a Mr. Goody Two Shoes. Yeah, I've only hit this one piece of ass for the last 3 months. Yeah, buddy, that's the last 3 months. Check your resume for the last few years. Bender.
I respect people who keep it a buck though. Like I remember one time I was hitting this bitch off for a little bit. We were supposedly talking, but I knew she was a hoe when she asked me if I would do. She didn't ask me if I would do an open relationship. She asked me if I would be down to swing. Yeah. She asked me that. Yo, how do you feel about like swinger shit? That's how she said it, quote unquote. And I was like, nah.
See,
Try
I'm a
it very
swing, but
hard
you're
not to
you.
be judgmental, but
Yeah.
I feel like that's a setup too, though. Like if a bitch is like, yo, you can hit off whatever you want, you know they're gonna want to hit off whatever they want
Yeah,
to.
like they're throwing that out there right off rip to see like where you're at.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be cool with that? If not, yeah, hey, I could potentially leave my man for you. He's a swinger, but you're an extra swinger.
You niggas feel like you would do some swinging shit?
Nah.
In any position though, like say you're just some nigga, like you're at the barbershop and some shorty comes in, she's like, yo, me and my man wanna.
You know why? 'Cause I'm not risking Papa catching any ideas. Like it's gonna be all fun and games till you're hitting something. He smacks your ass like I'm next.
Nah.
Think about that.
Nah, I mean, once it's your chick, that's your chick.
And I'm not sharing. I'm greedy. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's your chick, bro. What you gonna do? Like if she wants to let you go and hit something, be like, all right, well, I don't want to be rude here, but the same rules do not apply for you.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna front man. That'd be one of those unfair things.
Yeah.
Like,
So
yo.
you want me to hit something? All right, cool, but you can't.
I feel like as guys, you could cheat like 100,000 times. Yo, my bitch likes the niggas' pictures too much. I'm heartbroken.
Yo,
I'm
that
ready
ass.
to throw it all away. I'm
That
sick.
ass.
I'm crying and heaving like, what's wrong with you? You love him?
Oh my god, yo, for real though, man. I'm in my head too much to be like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna just go hit off whatever, and then because the thing I'm gonna think at the end of the day, yo, she's hitting off whatever too. There's no way.
She has to be, right?
Like she's
that,
getting
like
plowed out.
that's what your thought process.
She's getting plowed out by the personal trainer.
When in reality,
Not the personal trainer.
Not the personal
Picture
trainer.
that. He's helping her with squats. He's looking good. We're slacking off. He's killing that.
he's killing that.
Oh man, yo, my boy Devin, man, my boy put me onto the fucking to the Blue Chew wave.
Hey,
They hit, right?
Yeah, they hit. Yeah, all right.
Don't recommend.
What was your Blue Chew story, Serge? Tell him real quick, man.
Yo, man, listen, I don't want to put out too many details, but right. Everyone's telling me you hit Blue Chew, you got the Maha, you're killing shit. So I'm like, fuck it, I gotta try Blue Chew. Why not?
You took the whole thing too, right?
I pop a Blue Chew. Hell yeah, I'm chewing
full
it.
thing,
I go
you-
to drive wherever. It's probably like 10 minutes I get to the location where I'm from. Yeah, I go to hit
Bro, it
It's
takes
like,
an hour to kick in. You didn't read the label.
yeah, so listen, I'm chilling. I go to hit it.
You didn't
Whatever
read the
happens,
label
I'm not
either, huh?
really feeling it. I leave. Yo, I swear to God, on the way home, it's kind of embarrassing. Yo, I found myself, I'm driving, I'm playing with my shit. I'm like, yo, I'm mad fucking horny right now. So I'm playing with my shit again. I'm like, yo, I gotta pull over, let one off.
Yo, what the?
Wait, mid-drive?
Yeah.
Mid-drive? You had to let one on?
So I said, never again. Will I take
Nah,
off.
my God.
Nah, those aren't for you then.
I gotta worry about timing and shit. Fuck that.
What if you would have got bagged on the side of the road beaten up?
Ripper charge.
Nah, it has to be near a park or some
Where were
shit.
you
Nah,
at? You
it's
was at a you was at
Wherever.
like a
Don't listen.
Walmart.
What if you're in your car? Like it's
Oh,
parked.
not a parking lot.
When your
What
car's
do you mean a
parked.
parking lot? Where were you then?
Yo, for conversation's sake, it has to be near a park for you to be a ripper, though.
No,
Nah,
Jimmy, I
Or
could be,
near kids, obviously.
I could be
but
with my daughter at CVS trying to get some wipes real quick. And I look over, I see Angelo spanking it, bro.
Nah, but what if you're parked in your car? That's your car. That's
Yo, I can already pick. He had his seat reclined all the way back.
Nah, hell no. Do the
You
leg
did
of
it
the
while you were
shorts.
driving.
You got leg of the shorts.
You gotta pull the short leg up a little.
Damn, Mister Buster.
You did it while you were driving.
Yo, just listen. Don't take them. 10 out of 10. do
You
not
just have to
recommend.
make sure that you're hitting something or you're whacking your shit in your car. What was
hit something. Don't
No,
whack. it.
timing's key.
What's the craziest place? I'm assuming that's the craziest place you be and shit. No,
Nah, I don't know.
where?
Yeah, Mister.
Bro, I listen.
At work?
If I'm working and no one else is in the building, you're getting paid by the hour. You do what you want with your time.
Oh, you're not getting paid by the hour.
Oh,
No, he's talking
your
that
old
previous
job.
job.
say you're working an overnight job. Bro.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
3-4 in the morning. Everything
Oh,
you
when
gotta
I did
do is
overnights
done.
at the group home, I used to
Nah,
fucking
I'm thinking the
demolish my
barber
shit.
Let one
shop.
off.
I used to demolish
No,
my shit.
Like, the barbershop's gonna be mad niggas talking
I'm
through the
thinking like
bathroom,
you're
bro.
whacking
Yeah,
it
nah,
in the
nah,
chair.
I can't do the barbershop shit.
Nah.
But when I worked at the group home overnight, I used to demolish my shit. Like absolute.
Oh, that
sometimes.
was a nightly thing.
Like when it did happen, it might have happened like twice in one night type shit. Yeah.
At the group home, all right.
Take
At
a
the
nap
group home.
after.
Hey,
It's miserable over there, my nigga. I'm talking. We doing double shifts, dealing with people who are fucking throwing shoes at you while you're driving and shit.
nah,
bro.
yeah. That
Yeah, I
would-
will say, listen,
I don't
anyone
even
that
care if
works
there's something
at-
wrong with you, buddy. We're getting the head up.
Anybody
after
who
this.
works in like group home or like mental health
I
jobs and
salute you.
shit, yo,
That shit is hard.
what was the craziest spot? We didn't forget about you, Devin. What was the craziest spot you beat your shit at?
Beat it? I mean, nowhere too crazy, bro. Like, shit. I ain't trying to get bagged with that. Like,
Damn, this nigga. I thought you lived life on the edge, bro. That's
yeah,
that's
when
the
I'm trying to get
impression.
some ass.
All right.
When I'm trying to get some ass, but to beat it, nah. No, probably nowhere too crazy, bro.
Nah, I can't do too crazy too. Man.
I've never been like, man, I gotta get this nut off. Like, nah, bro.
What's the craziest place you guys ever hit something? You
Shit.
don't have to put out no names or details. Just location.
People talk about crazy places,
Just
bro.
location.
Just right at a house party, right in front of everybody. Talk about crazy.
That's what you did? Oh, yeah, dog.
Yeah.
All right, listen.
Are you walking by? Hey, buddy.
I did it at a house party too.
Yeah, fuck
Yo,
it,
one
bro. You
time-
want to show?
I feel like I think me and Serge might have this shit in common. I don't want to make assumptions, but I feel like I have multiple places where I hit it where it was crazy.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah, like
House parties, but
way too many, my nigga.
yo, I hit son in the back of like a moving trunk of like a sedan.
That's
Yeah,
you got me beat.
but
It
like-
was moving.
Like everyone was sitting in the car, and then me and Shorty was in the trunk.
Shut the fuck up.
It was like high school.
It's one of those things.
Yo,
like,
what?
like that. Something like that is only crazy to you. You know, it's only crazy to you. Like other people
Yeah,
looking in, they're
yeah.
like, "Damn, this motherfucker's crazy. He was tagging ass right in front of me. Gave zero fucks."
Yo,
You're just tagging ass. You're like, "Damn, yeah, the chocolate's moving. I don't give a fuck."
Yeah,
Tell
I'm
somebody
letting this
later.
off.
Yo, you know what's crazy, my nigga? Like, I feel like when we were younger, right? And I'm gonna give my spot after that. After I say this, I feel like when we were younger, like we didn't give a fuck. Like we were so like once you get older, it's harder to get hard. Like when we were younger, it was like easier. Like we'll still get hard, but when we were younger, we didn't get like if you were in the back of a fucking car or a sedan or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck, you wouldn't give a fuck. But now you're in your head about shit. You're like when you're young, it's like
You feel like
uncontrollable.
semi-guilty. Like, damn,
Yeah.
bro, I got Grams looking over at me while I'm in
Like,
the
Serge,
bed.
you think you could do that today?
Nah,
Like, no, it's not even like
when you're just young, you're so horny, right?
that's what it is. Yeah, like when you're young,
You'll
it's
do
like
anything to catch one. It's bad.
yeah, like yo, I look back, like when you're younger, you're like, yo, I used to get hard off whatever, nigga. Like I would look at my science teacher's ass, who wasn't even like all that crazy, and be like, oh shit, nigga. Like I gotta
She got a
tuck
fatty,
this
right?
one
Yeah,
away.
she got a
School
fatty.
woodies were the worst woodies.
yo.
Talking about, can you come up on the board quick? No. Send me to the principal's office.
The craziest shit, I guess, was like the Macy's across from Madison Square Garden.
Inside of a Macy's?
The Macy's across from Madison Square Garden, I finessed the family restroom. That's family / handicap restroom. I was like, oh, I gotta.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember what I said. I was just like, yo, I gotta. I don't know if I said I had a baby with me or whatever. I definitely didn't hit it off in there before next game.
Nah, I mean you gotta release pressure before a big game.
Yeah,
I feel that for
that
sure.
was wavy. Parking lot was a bad one too. That's kinda-
Parking
That's
lots,
kind of crazy.
Habitual offenders.
Yeah, but you do that when you're young.
A
Parking
main-
lots.
Parking on the side of a main road in a park. That was kind of wild too. It was like 1 a.m. though.
Yo, listen. All right,
Yeah.
guys.
After a few drinks, it don't even matter.
I used to hit shit in the auditorium of high school. Like this, if you ever went to high school, I went to these big ass curtains, right? When they hang, I would just tuck into
Put it
the
on the
side.
stage.
Yeah, and just dog it on stage in the corner.
Get the fuck.
And then go back to class.
Yo, you were active in high school, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie, I was a late bloomer. I had like until 16, 17. Like I want to say like sophomore, junior years when I really started getting active. But high school was aggressive, nigga. Like I had bitches like, yo, let me suck your dick in the bathroom. I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to get backed up right now,
Oh
bro.
shit! Yeah,
Yeah, like play with you under the desk type shit. Serge was talking about this shit too a couple weeks
I
ago.
would have caved in.
I'm taking the risk.
I would have caved in immediately. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but where
Under
you
the
said?
desk?
Under the desk.
Under
Yeah,
the
nobody's there
desk.
but me.
Under the desk, my nigga. What's your craziest Blue Chew experience? What's your first Blue Chew experience? You just like dove right in. You timed it right. I feel like you were the way you just told Serge that, like you knew what you were doing. You were like, yo, I'm gonna pop this shit in an hour. I'm gonna tell this bitch to come through.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I be doing that. Veteran like experiences, you know. Veteran like experiences, bro.
Yo, my
Yeah, nah, that's the thing. I usually know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and I'm usually fully prepped. But nah, not like a crazy experience. Just like killing shit with no remorse.
It's
With no
crazy.
remorse.
It's crazy because when I asked you for that shit, bro, it was after I realized, like, yo, when I have anxiety, like, it comes with the age we're at. But like when I have anxiety or when I'm thinking about something too much, I like a girl could say something to like turn me off or turn it off, and I'm like, damn, what the fuck's going on? Like I want to hit this right now, but I can't. What's
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah,
Like your brain and your head and your other head is like too in sync when you get older as a man.
but that's usually with like a new chick. You know what I'm saying?
That's true too. Yeah.
usually with like a new chick that'll happen. But like that's why that's kind of what it's for. Yeah. Unless it's like a chick, like you been with, you trying to spice it up, bang, bang, bang. Like yo, girl, We're in for a night. It's not gonna be a little halftime show. We're in for a night. The Lord, be ready.
The first time that shit happened to me, I remember some shorty was like blaming herself, like, and then she was like, "Oh, this is happening to you usually, whatever." And I wanted to tell her so bad,
Is it
like,
me?
"Yo,
Oh, nah,
you said
girl.
it wasn't you, but you also said too much.
Yeah.
Like you were saying way too much.
Is it you? Yeah, it was you, but I don't want to tell you. Like, yeah, it's you. Like
it's not your body. I definitely want to hit, but you said
it's
too
your
much.
antics.
You
like
said
your
way
antics,
too much.
Your mouth is too crazy. Like, oh shit, I don't know.
You never had that problem, Serge?
Sometimes, but yo, I feel like that's a toxic trait of mine. Sometimes if I'm there, I'm there.
Yeah.
Well, I regret after. That's what it is. I'm an after nut reliever. Like, I'll think about it and be like, oh, what the fuck? I'll be talking shit to myself. Be like, you're dirty. You did it just
That's
for
the same
that.
shit I do after you beat your shit. Everybody does that.
Sometimes it's a relief.
Nah, like when Jimmy posted something one day, like you're a dirty animal. Like, yeah,
I got that from Serge.
It is.
I got that topic from Serge.
All right, so I will say this. I used to masturbate a lot, right? And
I try not to anymore. No, this is true.
Listen,
I know what he's gonna talk about.
Yo, every day before work in the shower, I would kill it.
Yeah.
And then, I would catch myself like being lazy. I'd be like, yo,
No
I'm gonna take a
energy.
shower. I'm gonna do mad cleaning before work. Get this done.
Yeah.
Take a shower, rub my shit out, and end up laying on my bed on Instagram till work and doing nothing. Get nothing.
But sometimes you go on a bender and beat your shit again in like 45 minutes. You beat your shit, go on Instagram, you see another bad bitch, you're like, all right, time to hop back on the hub.
damn, in the mornings.
Twice in the morning, knock two off. You're good
Devin.
for the shit.
Devin, we all come in at whatever time we come in. Sometimes I come in at the same time as you niggas, whatever the times fluctuate. Bro, you come in at 11 or 12 every day. I know you're beating your shit at least once before you come in.
Yeah, but I never said twice.
You can't, no,
Ain't nobody ever said twice. Yeah, I'm shit after the first. Yeah, I'm cool, calm. Yeah, you know what? Let's get these stocks.
But this is what me and Serge are talking about. Clearly, we have a problem because there'd be times where I'm like, yo, I do it once and then like an hour. You drain yourself. What he's saying is you drain yourself for the energy, right? So then you're just chilling. Wherever you be your shit, you're just chilling right there, right?
Yeah, I was doing mad research on that shit, and it's true, bro.
Yeah.
They say every nut's enough to power a man for like 5-6 miles a run.
That's fucked up,
so
man.
that energy you put into jerking off
Look,
into
you
a
can't
fucking
believe
toilet
everything
bowl.
you hear.
Nah, I researched it.
No,
Devin.
it's
A nut is equivalent to a 6 mile run.
Believe it or
The
not,
energy that goes, bro. You make life.
I'm
off
kind of
that.
retarded,
Alright.
but I
So-
researched
so
it
what
on
you
this
saying, boss?
podcast.
Bro. Exactly. That's a millions. That's millions of swimmers, millions of little things moving, coming out of you. You're producing that.
Yeah.
That's energy.
You know what? Maybe I just don't want to.
There is a lot of protein in it too, so it makes sense.
But think about sperm count. That's little fuckers moving. It's just one of us happen to be us, and some of us swim faster than
the
others.
chosen one. Yeah.
Me, I probably swim kind of fast. I'm not gonna lie. Even to this
we
day.
all swam fast, technically. We beat everybody else out.
True.
I figured that though.
Now, what he's saying though is facts. I broke it down a couple episodes ago when he first brought it up in the shop. I was like, yo, let me look this shit up because it's making way too much sense. Yo, you lose your energy. You lose
Feel more
testosterone.
depressed after.
You feel depressed,
You hit
anxiety.
it to be happy, and then you're in a worse mood. Like you do it off, and you're like, damn, I
Yeah,
kinda
but
feel
only
shit.
like right after, bro. Then
I
you
will
snap
say
back
though,
to
Serge,
reality.
when I'm hitting something, that's fine.
Yo, how depressed can you guys be if you're beating it 45 minutes later?
Very depressed, technically.
Cause
You're so depressed, you gotta wag it again.
Because it's not the aftermath, it's the like adventure there. You hit up until the climax, and as soon as it ends, it's like, oh, you're a piece of shit,
Yeah.
and then you're done.
I only feel like when to touch back on what you were saying about having sex, like I feel like that's only after like the wrong chick, like that chick that you you know what I'm saying, she's been hitting you up or you've been hitting her up only late at night, and then after you hit it, you're like, yo, why the
you're
fuck
like,
did
yo, I
even-
knew I shouldn't have did that, bro.
Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have did that.
How about the time girls probably go do this shit too? But how about the times that you hit up a bitch, you're thirsty to hit it, and then you call her over, she's on the way, you beat your shit, then you're like, yo, just turn it
Never
around.
mind.
I've done that, man.
I do that all the time.
Nah, see, I feel like that, but once they're over, it's like, yo, that's what, like, you guys beating your shit 45 minutes later. It's like, look, I beat my shit earlier just to warm up for now. Now's the finals.
But sometimes you beat off, and you're like,
Yeah, you don't want to
I
do it.
shouldn't even hit that.
You don't want to do it.
You
But,
realize your
but like you
standards.
said, you're there. Like, they're already here. Like, yo. come
All right,
on.
let's be honest. You ever been on Tinder and at first you're like bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch? This isn't hitting. You start loading your standards and then you start slapping everything. Ding, 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 ding.
I've been in those very low
So sometimes
lows.
you rub one off before they come and
Yeah, nah, it's true.
you're like, nah, I'm not hitting that. I'm not hitting that. I was
That's
just
the
horny.
yo. It's funny that Serge said that because that was the era where I was like, yo, I seen someone on, I think it was Bumble or some shit, or Hinge, one of the two, and I'm like, yo,
Grinder.
Definitely not Grinder. I feel like that's some other shit. You be on there?
Yo, you guys heard that?
That's the one for the. That's a site or an app.
That's for
Strictly fucking.
That's for gay guys.
Wait, what?
Grindr,
that's for strictly
Grindr's for
fucking.
gay guys. Don't
Oh
let him.
wow.
And that shit, you could do your location down to like the inch and foot of where you are. Them niggas is horny. Listen, the gay
my
community.
God. Well,
is
you
a
have
horny
to be
community.
specific because there's only so many. That's gonna sound bad.
There's a lot of letters in whatever that acronym is.
Oh my god, this nigga's about.
Hey,
to,
listen.
Don't
On camera, I'm
don't
gonna
hit
say
the
here first.
Yeah, say it, because this nigga Devin's going on a break real quick.
Celtics in 6, man. We're going to the finals.
What's the score right now?
14-9.
You could say it. 14 what?
14-9 Celtics up
Oh shit!
in
all right.
Miami. But that don't matter. It's fourth quarter.
My
Yo,
boy
how about this? I was thinking about this earlier randomly, right? You ever feel like you could judge your relationship of someone based on their job? Like, girls must meet us and be like, oh, you're a barber, and carry like a certain type of like stigma in the head. Because if I meet a girl and she tells me she's a bottle girl, as opposed to she tells me she's like a paralegal, I'm gonna have two different types of intentions with them. I feel like one, I might be like, oh,
Like
you're
you feel like
fun,
we
one's
do it
more
to each
serious.
other for sure, right?
Oh yeah, both ways, genders, but
Yeah.
I could catch myself doing that. Like earlier, I was having a conversation and someone told me whether it was working, and off of that, I was just like, oh no.
Where were they working? Or you don't want to say?
Nah.
Nah. Where do you draw the line at least then? Like, where do you start drawing the line? Like, what do you feel about servers? I feel like servers, like, it depends on the situation because a lot of servers.
You can make some good money, man.
It depends on
Servers,
where you are, and I
bartenders.
feel like servers, they hustle and bustle, and they could be serving and like also going to school to do other shit.
But then I can't be with like.
We're back live and direct.
Okay.
What I miss?
Nah, the Surge brought up a good point.
Alright,
I
say
like
a girl-
servers. Yeah.
Say a girl hits you up, she's like, I'm delivering pizzas. You gotta think weird about that.
A little bit, yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, you know what's weird? I just met.
and we do it to each other. I feel like that's one of those equal things where bitches do it to niggas and niggas do it to bitches. Where it's like if they work in a certain job, you're like, nah. Like delivering pizzas.
How about this? I just met this girl recently who told me she drives trucks for a living.
Oh shit.
It's a straight girl, but she drives trucks.
I feel like she might manhandle you. I'm not gonna lie. No offense. I'm just saying. I feel like if she's handling a full blown,
You don't want no parts of that. It's
Yeah.
like,
Like, what do you think of that? Like,
that
what,
to me, like you're wearing a wife beater, flannel shirt, Timbs.
you're kind of butch type shit.
Yeah. Punish.
Devin, you hitting a girl that says she's got her CDL and she's driving she's handling like Mack trucks. and
She got a
shit.
CDL. She got money. She's
She
handling
does-
Mack
She
trucks.
does have money.
She's handling Mack truck, man. At least
She's
used
also
to it.
moving pallets.
Yeah. I'll probably holler at her, bro.
Yo, you know what's the craziest bullshit? Shout out to Serge's daughter in the background. You know what's the craziest shit? The fact that a bitch could look at a barber nigga and be like, yo, because we're all barbers in this room. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? But a bitch could look at a barber nigga and be like, yo, like they could kind of like look at us in that way and look at us in that way of what Serge is saying, like, oh, this nigga's a clown, he's a barber.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
I feel like they used to, but I feel like now it's different. Especially
I feel like
during
when
the whole COVID shit.
When they look at you from a distance,
Yeah.
When they look at you from a distance, they're like, "Oh, this nigga's a clown. He's a barber. He's not making money. He's a bum. Whatever." When they get to know you and they see whether it's fucking chains or you investing your money in other shit or whatever, they're like, "Oh, that barber shit must make them money." But off the rip, I feel like the first impression is always like, "This nigga don't make no money." Most of the
Made
time,
no money. Yeah.
It's the ignorance of it. That's what it is.
People be
don't.
thinking that.
Yeah, we make to how hard we work, and people don't. Get
Nah, it's
that.
true. Yeah.
Like you could be a $500 a week profit barber or a $3,000 a week profit barber. It's just where you want to bust your ass to stand. You know what you mean? So
We do have a lot of fun in our job, but I feel like that gets confused with like I had a girl. This shit was so offensive because I was fucking with her, and she was like, "Oh, you must have like her impression was like, oh, you just be chilling," and it's like, no, I'm not chilling. I have fun, but I'm on my ass all day cutting hair.
I wish. I ain't even got a single break today. Chilling.
I'm busting my ass.
But they
all
don't
day.
realize in our book we're flat rate. Chilling means I'm not getting paid. If you ever see me sitting, there's no money coming into my pocket.
No, chilling. She was saying chilling in the sense that like, oh, you have fun, like you be chilling. Like, yeah, I be having fun because I work with niggas, I fuck with them. We have crazy conversation, and with our clients, we have crazy conversation. But it's like, yo, we're on our feet all day cutting hair.
I be trying to tell cut as many hours as I do.
Yeah,
You're gonna be tired. You're probably not even gonna make it the first week. Like, look, you see all these new barbers, right? That come in. They can be in the best shape. They start cutting hair like, damn, my back hurt. Like, yo, we're just so like adjusted to that.
Like shout out to G Baby. She's young as fuck. She's already she
18.
had that one. She had that one
she's
day.
Like, damn, my back. Like,
Well,
yo,
she
G,
cut,
come
she
on,
cut
it's
like
Tuesday.
5 heads, 5 of her friends, and she was like, yo, my back. I'm like,
Like, come on, G.
Tell her, yeah,
It's a
wait till 20
Tuesday and
cuts
I ain't
it,
even
G.
sat
Yeah,
down
cuts
yet.
it.
Imagine me on a Friday, Saturday, ain't no break.
Wait till Christmas week, back to school.
Yeah, man. I love the barber game.
nah, yeah, barbers. The thing with the barber game is that barbers can be everything, my nigga. Like I'm over here podcasting. Serge does a little bit of everything. I notice he got his hands in everything, which I kind of do too. Devin's an investor barber.
We're kind of jacks of all trades, though. It is true.
Nah, it
Barbers
is. Yeah,
always
we're
have
everything.
hidden talents.
We're everything, nigga.
You
Like
gotta be, bro. You're gonna be stagnant, be chilling in one place all day. You gotta adjust. You gotta put your money in different places. But that's with any job, though.
Yeah.
You can be sitting behind a desk all day making $60,000, $80,000 a year. What you want to do that your whole life? You want to take a good chunk of the side and invest it. Try to get some unrealized gains and then other profits. Anything, bro. Any type of business, you gotta.
People don't realize our other wealth though we get off of it. Just think about the networking and talking to people, the shit you learn.
oh yeah.
I talk to some dudes
Hell
that are
yeah.
doing way better than me in life, but the shit they tell me and how they break it down make life make more sense, and then help me build my own path to go off of. And
Or dudes who aren't doing as well as you are, but have really good connections.
yeah,
And they help you out, and you get put on every hand. Kind of watch themselves, man. You got to look out for everybody in the community. Somebody down may not be up at that time, and then you help them. Then shit, man, they're up. They just need a little hand. That's what's dope about the game.
Yo, you know what's a real thing you always say? Because not to throw any names, but we always have weird niggas in and out, and we hear about other niggas in other shops.
Always.
But you always say barbers are weird dudes, which most of them, not all of them, which I agree with. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, are barbers specifically the only weird, like, those are the weird niggas? Or is it the fact that we have such an open, job? Like, our job, we could be as more open than other than other jobs.
It's just a big free spirit gig.
Yeah.
Like it's
Like I feel like the same weird niggas are at other jobs, but with barbering, like you can obviously just say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want, like it's your job. And a lot of barbers will be like, "Yo, bro, I don't care what I say. If you don't want to come to me, you don't have to come to me. I'm gonna be me and do whatever I want." And it's like you either gotta like that dude and rock with him, or you don't like him, you don't rock with him.
This is the first time a baby's been on the podcast. Actually, Alexandria was on one day. This is the second baby on the podcast. What's up?
shit, all the guys.
Yeah, guys, that's my niece. I'm really babysitting tonight.
Yeah.
He's just helping me out tonight, ladies. Oh, oops.
Yo, she got Serge's face to the max.
Hey, can we talk about? I feel like it's always the girls that have like the meanest, like whatever type of dads that come out looking like them, right?
Yeah.
If you ever know like the dads are like strong, dominant, like
Move it more close to you. Yup.
You can always tell those ones that kids come out there twin.
She wants to talk her shit too.
Hey, you bad head. Hey,
Shit,
bad
I
head.
love to do with me.
Yo, Serge, you have the belief that like dog niggas get the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God
right.
slows you down like that.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
oh, you
true.
wanted to have your way with my women.
Yeah.
You're going to take care of and look out for and be her dad.
Wait, gets the girls or impregnates the girls?
No,
Gets
gets
like
a
the
daughter.
daughters.
Oh, gets
So
the
you're
daughters.
fucked, my boy, because you.
Oh, we'll have a daughter.
Yeah, he's gonna have fucking years worth of daughters.
He's gonna want her to be a kickboxer, son, right? And she's gonna be having him do tea parties and painting his nails. He's gonna be like, Dad, what the?
Nah, not a kickboxer, but a boxer. Nah, I like tea parties. But the hands better come natural. That's they always have with the genes. If not, probably not my kid.
Yo, speaking of kids, you had to like drive around for the baby formula earlier.
Yo, can we talk about that?
Yeah,
right
we
now?
have to.
they're fighting about abortion bills. And listen, I don't really want to get too deep into that, but
Nah,
and
go,
now-
bro. Whatever you want to fucking say on this
but now they're
podcast, you can say
playing
on
with
this
formula.
podcast.
So it's like, damn, you're trying to get us to have more son because
That's what I'm
not
saying.
everyone can breastfeed, and not everyone is gonna be convenient to it.
Bring the mic back.
And shout,
Hey, Melonhead. Hey, Melonhead.
and shout out to the woman who, at the end of the day, women beat themselves up a lot about not being able to breastfeed. So it's like now this is like a nightmare for them. Like they
Yeah.
can't.
Melonhead, what's up?
And then they're talking about donation bags for milk. I'm sorry, but I'm not trusting just random milk on my kid. Maybe I gotta do more research into that. But
Like we can't. Last I checked, when Alexandra was younger, you can't do like the non-dairy stuff. They need
gotta block
they
her,
need a lot of the shit that's in the real deal.
Yeah, I see. You got that.
Yo,
nuts, bro.
she's wild.
she
What
will not-
up?
She's not gonna stop.
Yo,
Everybody, before you have a kid, make sure you're ready.
and make sure the world is full of formula because this shit is crazy right now.
it's scary.
No abortions and no formula. So basically, like, what are they what are they trying to have us do right now? Like, we're gonna have to take it back to the old days where bitches is gonna have to get thrown down the stairs or whatever the fuck is going on
With the coat hanger?
with the coat hanger. What do they want us to do? We're not gonna stop fucking, so I don't know what they want us to do.
Breastfeed. That's what they want.
It's just so ass backwards. You think there's something going on in the background with this baby? Like, how do you have some states that don't allow
Bro,
abortion?
I'm not a
and then-
conspiracy guy, but there always is something
This shit's
going on
weird,
in the
though.
back-
I'm
There's
not a
always
conspiracy
something
guy
going on in
either.
the background.
Me
I
and
like-
you are like that. Where like there be
Yeah.
people who come in the shop, but like,
But
yo,
it's
you're
like,
doing too much.
but it's like
this
facts are
is-
facts, bro.
This
Facts
is crazy.
Are facts. Like conspiracies, like the facts weren't really there. You just thought that, but now like a lot of facts are there. It's like, damn. Bro.
Yo, Serge, you be going down rabbit holes. What you think of this baby formula shit for real?
Alright,
'Cause
so-
the timing on it is crazy. Like
So I
the
just
abortion
told
shit
Devin
happened, and then this
earlier,
happened.
right? I noticed for me, you know, having to chase formula on the other day, I drove on for like 2.5 hours looking for it before I was like, I'm gonna find an alternative brand that's gonna work with it. And luckily I found it on the first shot, one that just clicked with it, doesn't bother, she does better with no constipation. But with that being said, that's what put me in Whole Foods the other day. I was like, yo, let me go check what organic formulas they have. So I find one that's like equivalent to the Gentlease I use.
Okay.
I buy it. It costs a little bit more, but it works way better. And guess what? The whole shelf's full. So I was telling Devin earlier, I was like, I feel like it's all the brands that the lower class use that's hard to find. Like the ones that they're trying to deny abortions to, that they're saying it happens more commonly within, is the ones they're also
What's up,
pulling the
girl?
formula away from. So it's like it's causing fucked up situations. You know what I'm saying?
Uncle
Yeah,
And now they're trying to open milk banks. What's that?
Oh, you like that?
What?
So they want people to donate breast milk. That's weird to me.
Oh my
Look at the box,
god.
And what if they start saying this? If you donate breast milk, you got to be vaxxed. So now they're gonna force people to get vaxxed to donate to help the world's crazy. No, they're just, I don't know. I
The
feel like
science
weird
freaks
shit
might
has
not
to-
like when I say this, but I feel like all the mothers that I've talked to that breastfeed and are about that life, they are not vaxxed. Like they made sure they were like, yo, I don't want to be vaxxed, I'm breastfeeding. So it's like you shouldn't like that.
They made sure they weren't vaxxed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now that
They,
that's
they
that-
shouldn't make that happen because I know for a fact that women are not going to be happy about
bro,
that.
so that's the weird thing. Now that they're saying like that's why there's no formula on the shelves. They want even the vax moms to be doing it, which I don't even know about everything. I just kind of see it and I hear it a lot. But that's what they're saying. Like before, it was only unvaxxed moms trying to breastfeed.
Yeah.
Now they're like, yo, there's no baby formula. So unvaxxed, vax, like you got to breastfeed now and see that or your baby don't eat.
Nah.
It do sound crazy, but it's like, damn, man, like they're kind of right on that.
It is
Oh,
kind of
what you
wild.
doing,
I'm
girl?
not going to
We'll
lie.
talk
my
about
whole
it.
screen.
We woke up randomly one day and COVID's gone.
Huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's kind of.
blast, huh?
We just woke up and it's gone. We're worried about Chris Rock and
I feel like every
Smack.
now and then they throw us a little, oh yeah, the hospitals are getting a little crazy with this
That
COVID
shit
shit
is
again.
nothing.
Sorry, you like that feature on the watch?
Why you grilling me? Yo,
She wants to come see Uncle Dad.
Devin, do you know how to hold a baby?
Yeah.
Let me see how you do it.
I be
real
trying
quick.
to, yeah. Let me see how you hold this kid. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Look,
Yo, she's laughing at.
She knows. Her shirt's all up and shit. Look at all sloppy.
Yo.
sorry, what's up, girl?
That's
Look at it.
crazy.
What's poppin'? Let me see something real quick.
See, she's chilling with Uncle Dad. Look, she's chilling when I go up. She's like, yeah, he knows how to hold me fine. I drool a little bit
with the
but it's cool.
Minnie Mouse sweatsuit, my nigga. She's chilling right now.
Tech on.
Yeah, it's my
Very,
niece,
very
bro. Look
free.
at
The
her.
tech, right? Yo, she looks like she's definitely a female Surge. She got the sweatsuit on. She got the mean mug. All she needs is the fuck. Yo, why do you like? You are the epitome of if you got black Air Forces on, you're getting brolic. Every time you don't have them on today, but every time you have black Air Forces on, you're acting up, bro.
They come with energy.
All right, what's up, girl?
You know how like in
They're like the
shows,
like Mike shoes.
like Thanos with the Infinity Stones. You put them shits on and it changes you.
Yo, it's crazy, Devin.
It's just a bad coincidence.
Yeah.
Like every time this nigga has the black ones on.
What happened last time you wore them?
Let's not talk about that, man.
You're a pussy at the end of the day.
Yeah. Why did he do that, my nigga? Why did he do that?
That's what he says. Can you believe that? Yeah, that is crazy, girl.
What did I say that day,
See,
Devin?
she knew it. So look at her. That day, I can't even remember.
Yo, that's why we gotta
I
normalize
can't even remember.
consequences. This
her
generation
laughing.
lacks like facing consequences and taking
That's
responsibility.
true. Yo, that's true, man.
Sorry, your
Like
dad
a
is
lot of
crazy.
these people, I feel like do shit, and then when whatever happens in return, somehow we're the bad guy for like giving it back.
Yeah. Nah,
Like
that's true.
that day, someone says something disrespectful, I'm gonna smack you. I feel like you never tell another grown man you're gonna smack him.
Mm-hmm.
So I tell him, smack you back at the end of the day, you're a pussy. Now I look like the bad dude at first, but don't do shit like that. My dad always raised me as whatever you say, you get punched in the mouth. That's how I was raised. So I just
Yeah.
thought that shit was crazy.
You're a pussy at the end.
But you
of
gotta
the-
realize, bro, you have a couple soldiers behind you.
Yo,
So if that
that's
dude wants to act up,
you know what we gotta normalize, man? At the end of the day, you call it getting jumped, but at the end of the day, man, if
I don't believe in that.
if I'm with my boy and we also are with our other boy, in this case Devin, if Serge got smoked with somebody and they end up getting into a physical altercation, at the very least, I'ma probably spit on that nigga.
I don't even believe in that, bro.
Nah, I'm hopping
There's
in.
winning and there's losing. All right, son. So did you get into a fight today? Yeah. Did you win or did you lose? Then he's gonna
I got
ask,
my ass
yo.
beat.
So you answer, I lost. Yo, then you answer why you lost. But yo, it's a win or lose, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
it.
don't give a fuck. We whooped your ass. We whooped your ass.
Yeah,
You were out of line. Yeah,
That's
there may be
it.
a few of it. Then you should have stayed in line, buddy.
that's it.
You got your ass whooped.
At the end of the day, if you're trying to fight with somebody who's with his boys, that's on you.
It's on you, bro. You shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have done
Definitely shouldn't have
Yo,
done
it's
that.
crazy because I used to be so against it, right? And my best friend, I'm not gonna say names, changed my mind on that. One day I said to him, I was like, yo, if you jump someone, you're a bitch at the end of the day because you were scared to run that fair one. And he looked me dead in my face and he was like, yo, if I ever get into a fight and you don't jump in and punch them in the face, you're a
Yeah.
bad fucking friend.
that. Yeah.
And after that, I always thought differently. I was like, damn, that's one way to think about it. Now it's just like, I feel like if someone's around, they going head up, that's my guy. Now
See,
you gotta
some-
fight both of us.
Like sometimes, it depends, bro. Like some people, I might be like, yo, you know what? Like you were really amped up. I could really tell you want to fight, so I let you fight, bro. But like once you start losing, yeah,
I'ma get defensive.
I might have snuck one in by accident.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, is he on the ground? Yeah, get on top of him, fucking finish him in.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
like like if you want to fight, I'm gonna let you fight. But like we better win that fight.
yeah, we're
We better win that fight.
We are
That's all
taking
I
that
know.
dub.
You're either gonna win it by yourself, or if not, I'm jumping in and we won. But please do it by
I
yourself.
feel like win or lose,
I don't wanna
the
do 'em,
second
man.
the fight starts, I'm looking for my clean shot.
Oh girl,
It's
Oh,
already
girl,
getting
we don't-
premeditated. But
We
that's
don't
a big
hurt 'em
thing
like
too. You
that.
can't fight no more, man. You're gonna get shot.
That's another thing too.
Think
There's
about
no,
that.
There's
You gotta
no more
normalize
fair
that
ones.
fighting again. People don't fight
There's
no
no more fair ones.
You got a grip, huh?
This kid's crazy.
She's trying to take that from me.
Visual
She's
birth
trying to
control.
She's trying to snatch that.
She just strong on me for a watch.
Oh yeah. Yo.
She looked just like Angelo, bro. What the hell? She even acts like him. She's sucking the binky backwards.
Y'all hear that?
Look
She's
at
talking
this,
that
she's
shit
eating
right
it.
now.
Yeah, she's trying to get on the show.
Hey, girl.
Yo, look at her, bro. She's up.
She's supposed to be sleeping. She's about to go off. Watch. Yo, another thing let's normalize. don't over baby your kids. If your kids
Nah.
are doing some risky shit and you're there to watch, look, if she falls, I got a hoodie. She's not going nowhere. But let her test her balance, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like this
Unique.
generation, it is
You
true,
seen
though.
it? I thought he was gonna go like this. Normalize your kids, bang, and then hold her up by the hoodie.
Do the cat shit where you pick them up by the foot.
Look, guys, she's fine.
But people be babying, and I feel like this
Like
generation's
super,
getting
super
soft, some
baby.
stuff like that.
Oh yeah, this generation's getting soft in general.
Kids are on
bro.
tablets. They're inside. They're not. They come in. There's no scars on them when they get
Mm-hmm.
haircuts. There's no messed up elbows and scarred and like knees. None of that.
Yo, I say this all the time, right? Like, we got different parenting styles. I respect or whatever. But my BM, like, I'm the type where if Alexandria will show interest in like music and like bass. She's interested in baseball now. She wants to do gymnastics. She wants to do dance. My shit is like, yo, you know what? I'll test it out and see if she wants to do all that shit the whole week. Meanwhile, my BM's like, nah, we should have her do one because I don't want her to get too tired. Like, my nigga, she's 4. She got all the energy in the world.
That
bro.
age, they're natural crackheads. It
She
doesn't
got
even
all the
matter.
energy in the
Like,
world,
what
bro.
are we talking
Put
about
him
here?
in
We
there.
talking about a
Right,
4-year-old,
bro?
or we
You see
talking
she turn
about?
around, Put him in there. You'll
talk-
find out what she
We
likes.
talking about a 4-year-old, or we talking about a parent, a grandfather who needs to go into a fucking nursing home?
Like, yo, you'll find out what she likes, bro. I remember being a kid. I did karate, right?
Mm-hmm.
One day, I wanted to do karate my whole life. I just
Yeah.
want to whoop ass, right? That was all I want to do. I go in karate. I'm like, all right, so I want to fight this kid. They were like, nah, we don't do that here. You can't fight. I was like, all right, well, this ain't for me. I came in this class. I'm gonna beat this kid up. No, I can't do it. No, it's not for me. I want to go play basketball.
Yo, this nigga.
And then you stay in basketball. Like, all right, so you now I know I don't like karate, right? No, I like basketball, football, baseball. Now I'm gonna stick with those. Karate, I can't fight Calvin. Now, you know,
Who's
You
Kelvin?
can't put the
No,
pause.
I'm just
Some
saying.
Nah,
nigga,
that's
some
sounding
nigga,
personal.
that's some nigga that Devin want to put the fucking
Devin,
pause
yo,
on.
listen. Devin wants to beat Kelvin's ass.
nah.
whoever that is.
Anybody I did, I already put the pause on them, and they know that. So,
Oh shit, yo, this nigga's crazy.
oh yeah, we stayed open.
My boy Devin's a fucking boxing ass nigga. You heard?
No, I like peace, harmony, stuff like that. But
She looks like she's ready to put the pause on Surge right now. Like,
She
nigga,
be whooping my ass. Don't ever let me. She'll grab me by my bed, yank me. Kid gets away with murder. I'm scared of it. Would you shit yourself?
live and direct. We
Party.
checking the
look at
checking
her
the
laughing
diaper.
too. Look at
We
her.
checking
Like,
the
yeah, I got him. Look at
diaper.
her. Yeah, I got him.
So I farted in his face.
What's up?
Yeah, I got him with
What's
a stank one
up?
too. Yeah, girl, that's what we like. Nah, peace.
You feel like they're
harmony.
trying to make us stop making babies?
Definitely.
No,
Hell yeah.
nobody. You can't. You can't.
You feel like, but
Why
that's like a
can't we?
mental. That's
China
like a
already
mental.
limits it.
Yeah, that's like a
Yeah,
mental
but
way though.
like, it would be more of a. Like, what way you talking about, man? They limited. They were like, yo, you can only.
No,
have
but
one.
like I feel like in America, they might not be doing it like China because we're the free country, right? America's the free country, but I feel like that's a way to like psychologically be like, yo, we're not gonna make you, but we're gonna make you.
It's hard
I
because
feel like economically they make you not be able to. What are you?
Yeah,
gonna do?
but
How are you gonna
that's
afford
too.
5 kids?
That
bro?
too, but now psychologically with the baby formula shit, they're pretty much being like, yo, now you niggas is not making more kids.
I feel like everything's a mental scare nowadays.
it's fucked up though.
It
'cause-
is. Nah, it is. It is.
Yeah, but they sugar us back with like benefits, like food stamps, child support for women especially. They're gonna keep having kids.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
getting all
yeah,
these
yeah.
state benefits, taxes, all this good money coming to them.
What's up,
It's
girl?
it's fucked up how it yin and yang.
You like, she likes the bulls, huh?
Nah,
You
she
do
does-
it,
that's
girl.
trash.
You like
Can
it?
we also
Oh,
address that?
Uncle Dad,
Trash.
the New England Patriots.
I wanted to
Chicago
be clear that
Bulls.
as a Knicks fan, I'm rooting for the Celtics. That's why I did this.
That's my dog.
Yo, my niece likes what she likes.
By the
bro.
way,
She's a look at her. She's a
Celtics
Bulls
up
fan,
in the
Pats
second.
fan. It's not her fault.
By how much?
38-30.
Okay, something light. Something light.
Hey, stank foot. You got a stanky big toe and you got it all up on me like it ain't stinking like that.
Does that make you want to have one or not have one?
Nah, nothing. In the middle.
In the middle?
It don't change nothing. It don't. Cold hearted, bro.
Yeah.
Like I love this little girl, but like
She lost the sock.
I mean, I don't know. I don't look at it no differently. I don't look at it like.
Serge, you
she's
chilling
so-
for right
I
now?
gotta have my own.
You chilling for right now? Or you want to have more?
I want a couple more of them things.
Oh,
Stack them up. I want to be done by 30. I'm about to be 25.
I
What,
do
my
want to
next
be.
birthday?
Yo, you
She
know
got a-
what's
she got a stank
scary?
foot.
I do want to be done by 30, man. I'm 28.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm 30. I'm 31, bro.
After.
That's crazy.
Yo,
man.
now you put the stank foot on me, girl. What's
So,
up with you?
Dev, let me ask you, what's your cutoff age? What's that age that you're like, yeah, I won't have one by this age?
See, I'm like a free spirit, freedom rider. I don't have a cutoff.
You clearly
age.
are,
So
yeah.
you're at, like,
Yeah, but
40,
I
you'll knock
but
it
I
out.
also never had an age where I was like, yo, I gotta have kids by that age. I'm like, yo, whatever happens,
I respect
I'm
that.
gonna go with the flow.
I respect
I don't
that.
like to stress things and be like, yeah, man, my family always wanted me to have this or that. Yo, bro, it's not all about what everybody else wants. It's about what I want.
I might be
I'll just try to get my money
I
right.
very well might be capping though, because mentally I'm like, yo, by 30 I'm done, just because I want to be able to still be mobile and shit.
Live my life, right?
Yeah, but at the same time I'm like, yo, for the right one, obviously, if it's you know what I'm saying, I'll catch me at fucking 32, 33 maybe. I don't know.
Bro, if it's the right one, I'm at 38 popping it. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But that's why that's a big thing too in this generation. Normalize taking care of your body so you can do shit like that.
That is true too.
Yo, I'd be looking at like my dad's generation. Motherfuckers be 60 looking 30. Now,
watch your mouth,
some of these
buddy.
girls smoking cigarettes and doing hookah every day. They're 22 looking 35. It's disgusting. I don't know.
What's up with you? Your energy's so different from when you got here. When she got here, she looked like Serge with the black Air Forces on.
She was angry.
Without the black Air Forces.
She got a stank.
It's like
feet
it's
all-
genetically in there. Yup, talk your shit.
That's how you
Talk
feel, huh?
your shit.
Unique.
Yo. For some people, this might be like automatic, like yo, like a visual birth control, but
Yeah, see this and be very careful. It's worth it though. How about that? Do you think there's a right time to have kids though? Like I feel like you'll never really be ready. That's just something you just gotta
Well, that
do
was
it.
why
There's
I never
never-
had kids, bro.
Yeah.
Because I be looking at everybody. I'm like, yo, these dudes had kids that can really barely take care of it. Like you be saying that, so you're like, yo, they had kids. They can't even really take care of the kid. What are they doing? They're popping
I
out
feel
more
like what's
kids,
always been a very like funny cliche to me is like, oh, you got to be ready. It has to be the right time. Like I feel like there really isn't the right time to have kids.
You're never ready.
I've seen some niggas who are making the most money and they're the most ready, quote unquote, and all this shit financially, and they lose their fucking minds. Same thing with females, like
Yeah.
so it's like it is never really
But
the right time.
like what does come first, I do feel like though, is kind of like financial freedom. Yeah. Financial freedom.
Yeah,
That was why, like when I was young, I was like, nah, I can't. have
financial
kids.
freedom, yes,
I
and
can't,
Serge, but Serge will feel me on this. Like you mentally, more than anything, because at the end of the day, you could get government assistance and all that. Not that any of us would, but mentally, if you're not there, you will break.
Yeah.
Like mentally, you got to be
yeah.
there to be able to like raise a kid.
Yeah.
I told this nigga when he found out he was having a kid, and he told me shortly after, I was like, yo, at the end of the day, I know you're a hustler, you're going to handle it, and I know that mentally you got it. The only thing that I think is the most difficult thing is sleep. You're losing sleep those first like 3 or 4 months, you're done.
Even still now, those random nights we're up at 3
Where
in the
they're up,
morning, laughing,
yeah,
crawling
nah,
around. Like,
nah,
what are you
nah.
doing? Go to bed.
I always tell people like, yo, financially, one way or another, you got it. If what's sad
Cool. Drill them and watch.
What's sad is that even if you're a bum ass nigga, at the end of the day, you could go get food stamps and shit. So you're straight.
Yeah, like you'll always be good.
Yo, but
Yeah.
not even that, right? Let's be honest. Like, you're about to have your second, right?
Yeah.
With that being said, you're ready for it, but you're not ready for it. It's I don't know how to say, but you
Nah, it's true.
understand,
It's true.
like-
Nah, it's true. Even
like,
when
I
me
know
having
I
my
want
daughter,
my next kid, but
Yeah.
I know the second I know it's coming, I'm like, yo,
Yup.
I'm not even ready. Like,
even when me having my daughter, I'm like, yo, fuck, this shit just slapped me. You know what I'm saying?
you're never gonna wake up one day and be like, today's the day to have a kid.
Mhm.
It's just you have your kid and
Yo, she's
you let one off.
wildin'.
You let one off about
she's trying
time.
to shit. Yeah.
Nah, she let one off, bro.
Yo,
Right?
the star of the show over here.
Nah, she definitely fired off.
You think so? Is it smelling?
Nah, she's just putting a lot of oomph into like her noises.
Yeah.
Like a lot of strain, right? Don't be
Talking
looking at me
her
like I'm
shit.
crazy, girl. It was you the whole time. Now it's me. All of a sudden it's a shout.
Yo, all right. How about that? Isn't it like it's kind of cool having a son? Because all kids gotta grow up. Let's not be like weird
I
about
feel
it.
like it's almost scary nowadays, though, bro.
But listen, I rather my son because you get something else pregnant, you hit something else off. I love this girl with every piece of my heart, but one day someone's gonna be her daddy.
Yeah, I don't like the
And that breaks
idea.
my heart.
I don't like that idea. Like with the don't get you know what's crazy, bro? It's yo, you hit it right on the head because like I'm excited. I'm super excited about my son coming, and there is absolutely no like he's gonna come and it's like I could play fight with the nigga, I could play as rough as I want with the nigga. There's no problems. And it's like you said, he's gonna hit something off. He's gonna penetrate something.
So it's alright.
My
I
daughter.
don't want what I create getting banged out. No.
And you can't make that assumption these days because whatever. Bro.
Yeah, whatever
Man,
she likes.
yeah,
Hey.
Yo, I be
But-
feeling like that too, bro. But I come from a family. It's 5 boys, right?
Yeah.
Luckily, like we were all pretty athletic, right?
Right.
Like we all played sports. We all like pretty aggressive. Like we all did like manly stuff. But the main thing was like sports, right? So like I grew up like basketball, football, baseball. Like I was always pretty good, pretty decent at everything, right? Imagine having a kid, right, where that's like all you know, all your family does and stuff, and like they're the opposite of everything you've only known. It's like then you have to adjust. Like, all right, so maybe he likes like Barbie toys or like, bro. I'm just saying because it's a different world nowadays, bro. I be thinking like, damn man, what if he's not a baller? You know, I like boxing and football, doing it, but what if he likes none of that?
With what you just said, I'm gonna ask you both of you niggas 2 different questions, and it's 2 different levels because I feel like one's fine and the other one's like I don't know. How do you feel about a little boy, say a toddler, playing with a kitchen set? Like
That's a kitchen.
That's a
The
kitchen.
kitchen, bro.
You're
He likes
gonna
to
grow
cook.
up and live on your own. and
Everybody
have
has
to
their
cook
own
in a kitchen.
hobbies, you know. Doing
Listen, but it
that
ain't
would be
gonna
like
a peak kitchen. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a way black and green.
Yeah,
and gray
some
and
wavy
nice
shit.
colors,
But
it's gonna be a kitchen.
That
but
would
you're
be like-
looking
that
at the
would be-
nigga and you're like, yo, he's about to chef it
that
up.
would be
one
like a
day.
little boy
Yeah.
playing with scissors.
You better cook me some steak on that little kitchen.
Now, how about the nigga, the little toddler boy playing with like a baby, like a baby girl, with the bottle and all that? Because they were making a crazy deal about both them things.
Even that, my kid's gonna be a father one day. I'm not gonna look at
Exactly,
things that
exactly.
unisex are gonna happen, and I don't have a problem for my kids gay. Now, if she wakes up one day, and she's like, "I like girls. I want to identify as a man." Whatever.
Yeah.
I gotta love you regardless.
Yeah.
I made you. You're a piece of me.
Yep.
But I don't. People be too worried about what the kids are doing these days. Let your kid have fun.
Like they're a kid.
Let your kid play.
That's what I'm
If
saying.
my son's not in the room wearing heels, running around, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna second guess it. If
But what if he is wearing heels running around? Then you have to adjust everything you naturally
To
know.
that.
It's natural instinct for us
But
because that's what we know.
I'm not
so
gonna-
now, but yeah, like you accept it, you adjust it.
Yeah, you have to
You
adjust.
keep it moving,
That's one thing we gotta like fix.
and I would
right?
have no problem with that.
We can't automatically be like, no.
Yeah,
Bro,
He might
you
not
have
even
to.
be gay.
Yeah.
he just might think it's funny and he's dressing
Yeah.
up in the
Yeah.
eye, and one day he's over that and be like, I
Yeah.
don't know why I did that.
Nigga, my little brother, bro, I remember I had cousins who thought that the nigga might have been gay because we used to catch him. He was like 3 or 4, bro. Catch him like running around with Barbies and shit, right? But then one day we ran up on him. It's actually a funny story. My dad discovered it and he was fucking laughing at it. He took a home video. It was still funny to this day. This nigga was like taking the clothes off of him and then having boners off the shit.
Oh, he's a G.
Like they might not be gay. They might just be fucking looking at the Barbie being like, oh, let me see what's under here.
nah, he wasn't gay. He was experimenting.
He was just looking and seeing what was going on. Like, yo, I got my private parts. Let's see what these private parts are looking like. Zari, what up? What's poppin'? My boy Devin went for another bathroom break. What's up with this nigga, bro? He can't like
paper bladder.
yo.
Dev, you got a paper bladder.
This nigga, man. What's the score looking like, Serge?
Sure, shut that shit.
My boy is on his Serge and Adam Schefter time right now.
It's a good time of year. I feel like sports are what keep us leveled. As a man, sometimes it gives me, all right, let me pay attention to this. Hey, that's another thing I feel like doesn't happen enough I want to talk about today. I feel like as men, right, we don't get enough credit for mental illnesses or awareness, but girls get the crutch for it, right? I'm having a rough week. I'm being an asshole. Say if it's hypothetically, I'm being an asshole, snappy. No one's going to be like, damn, how was your week? Was it long? Like,
It's automatic. They go, that nigga's a dickhead. He's miserable.
Yeah,
He's a
fuck you,
scumbag.
yeah, dickhead. You don't know how to treat me.
Yeah,
asshole. Like,
no.
or vice versa. I come home and my girl tweak on me, smack me, whatever happens.
Look, buddy, Tweak does that to you. Tell him, Zari. Let him know. Let your old man know. Emphasize the old too.
Yo.
She She see this rope she's getting, she's like,
Nigga, you know what gets me tight is that women can have like their bad days. They're going through like, oh, I'm going through a mental breakdown and all this other shit. For women, it's fine, but it's like you said, when a nigga has a mental breakdown or he's having a rough week, rough day,
weak.
whatever, he's weak. Maybe to some women will say weak. I feel like men call each other weak when it's like that. If you're a real nigga, you'll understand. Like, all right, he's having a bad day, whatever. But what bitches do to us is like, they make us like almost like a villain for it. Like when they do it, it's fine. They're having a mental breakdown. They're going through it, whatever. Like they're emotional. But when we do it, it's like, yo, this nigga's a scumbag. He's an asshole. He's this. He's that. The third. Like he's miserable. Like, yo, why can't we have a bad day? Like, y'all have a bad day.
Yeah, no, you can't do it.
Like we gotta. They want us to be sensitive. They want us to be a little more like.
Let's say finders keepers, big dog.
You got a phone call now all of a sudden?
Yeah, it looks.
They want us to be sensitive and they want us to be like more understanding and shit. But at the same time, they're not really like acknowledging the fact that we also have our shit.
I mean, it's definitely double standards. Like, perfect example, right? I just had a kid. My daughter's 9 months old. Postpartum, guys go through it. We get aggy, stressed, depressed. We go through it. Bro, the role you're expected to hold to be that Superman and keep your girl together because she just fought this hard battle for you. And everything you say doesn't matter because you didn't grow a life inside of you. So none of that matters because it doesn't compare. It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. I used to have some days where I was like,
we
damn,
got to support each other at the end of the day.
it goes both ways because as a man, that does change your whole life.
I'm not going to say it's all of them, but I personally went through it where it was like I was supporting and supporting and supporting. And it's like, meanwhile, in my head, I'm like, I'm supporting and I'm trying to uplift you in all the ways I can. But in my mind, I'm like, damn, I need to make more money. I'm this, I'm that. And it's like, yo, you're not even looking out for me. I'm looking out for you. And then when I decide, this is being very open, but then when I decide to go see somebody and talk to somebody to try to feel better, it's like, oh, good for you. Like, nigga, why don't you do it?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? What are we talking about here?
We get put on. Listen, like I always say, men we love conditionally, under conditions. Women are loved unconditionally, man.
Becomes a one-sided story then, huh?
Yeah, for sure, man.
That's the only thing I'm happy about.
My boy Bachelor Dev, man.
Yo, but that's tax season. It's a write-off. You pay taxes. You got.
It is a write-off.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah,
just
write
let
off for a
one,
headache.
just let one slide.
Bro, you write off for a headache, sir. All right, no, never mind.
All right, listen to this though. Listen, you know what really is the coolest thing is watching your kid grow. And don't let this sound shallow, but my older client told
it's
me
true. It's
like
true.
kids are the ultimate toy. Like it's so cool to watch them develop and help them develop and become something. Nothing keeps up with that.
That just simplifies it, but yeah, it's the best.
It's like a super puppy, as fucked up as it sounds.
That's true.
Like,
It's true, bro.
Knock me out of here, girl.
You see them grow up with your personality traits and shit, and now you start to correct those and be like, yo, I love that you have this from me, but let's try to do. You're gonna go through it a little more as she gets older, but like I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'll see Alexandria even have like some type of anxieties about certain shit. Like I don't do it as much till this day, but I have to kind of like revisit it. But she'll do shit like worry too much about what's happening the day of, and I'll have to tell her like, yo, just let shit. This is very like advanced for her, but I'll have to tell her like, yo, I used to do that shit when I was younger. Why don't you just like see how the day rides?
Yeah,
So I'll try to like teach her. Yeah, but that's how I was when I was little. That's how I was most of my life. I started being more so like, yo, free spirited. Like, nigga, we love Will, right? But I feel like Will's like that.
Oh my.
And I'll try to tell when I tell Will from experience, like, yo, I don't worry no more. Like I really try very hard not to. I'm very like, yo, I'll go with the flow. Will's very like he needs to know what's happening.
Will overanalyze every situation.
And I'll still slip up and do it, but I corrected that shit a lot in the last like 5 or 10 years.
Yeah. I feel like people that like that too are very like pessimistic.
Yeah.
Like when he says it, he'll always expect the worst outcome. Like, oh, this could happen, or that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Chill, let it happen, and then if it happens, it happens. But what if it doesn't happen? Then things will fine.
That's life, bro. Like not everything is gonna pan out how you want it to. You gotta go with the flow. You gotta take the punches. You gotta take the go with the bad.
But now, like I'm almost like revisiting that because I'm looking at going back to like what me and Serge was talking about. Like you kind of like see your kids develop with your personality traits and shit, and you have to like kind of look at them and be like, yo, you have this from me, but let's go this route. Because trust me when I tell you, and for me, for example, like the last 5 or 10 years, I've been making a change to be more like, yo, let it happen. And I'll try to tell her that. Like, she'll be like, yo, Dad, what are we doing? You probably hear at the barbershop, like, oh, what are we doing today? When's this person coming?
She has a concerned voice.
Yeah. And I'm like, yo, just let it rock. And it's hard because she's 4 at the end of the day, so she's not gonna really understand.
And then she's
the
still
whole,
looking concerned after that too. So it's like,
Serge's daughter trying to have a Patron shot, talking about personality traits.
She wants a Celtics game. Even worse, she's gonna be a gambler.
she's at
Yeah.
guys, she's at that age. You guys think she's at that age for a shot, or she should still sit back and watch?
She could probably take a little baby one, like put it in the teeth. She
She
teething
said
already.
a little baby one. Man.
It sounds good.
The teeth and shit. You know they used to talk about putting
Yeah,
rum
on
in
their
the
gums.
on their gums.
Hey, feisty foot.
Yo, with the tag, what you gotta be upset about? You got a tag on, bro.
She wants the
She
world.
is
That's
fresh
what it
today.
is. The phone's on. She wants the phone.
She's tight. Yo, we could wrap it up right now. What's the barber pet peeves around the room right now? Unless we have other shit to talk
Oh, listen, I got a good one for you guys right now. Listen. Don't fucking chew gum if you want a haircut.
That's true. Especially when we come around here.
If I'm coming to arch your sides and don't chew gum. And I don't care what no one says. I'm not homophobic, but if I'm lining up your mustache and you look me in my eyes, that's some gay shit.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like
It's
that's just
true.
gay shit.
Yeah, see, the only pet peeve I have is, like, look, bro, you can talk to me without looking at me. Like, I can cut your hair, fade you up, but when I ask you something,
when they do this?
you don't have to stop and be like, yo, dude,
Yo.
now I gotta readjust. Now your fade could be slightly adjusted higher because you want to make a sudden move. Don't do that, bro. Just sit still. Go with the flow. Your head is positioned how it should be. Don't move. And be kind to your barber. Tip
That's
well.
true. Tip your barber. That's a number one thing.
Yeah.
We love the big tippers, baby.
My
Yo, listen. That's the thing. Yo, when you tip
All right,
well,
what's
right?
up, girl? Whoa,
Bro, my clients that
angry
tip well,
baby.
if they book for a lineup, guess what? They get a lineup in a temp. Or at least I temp out the back. I give them the BMC.
yeah.
And it be the clients that are the cheapest that ask for 1,001 things. I don't get that. Bro, in this day and generation, if you're paying your barber $30 to sit in the chair, that's not high. That's stated price.
Yeah, just straight 30.
People want $15 haircuts.
I can't remember the last time I got straight 30. High school kids and shit that come in, whatever. That's another thing.
$40
But
still though, some of them. I got kids in high school give me a chicken.
yeah. My big thing is hygiene. That's a basic thing. Like you gotta just do that every
dudes be
day in
stankin',
life.
bro.
It's
Every
always
day in life, you gotta just make sure you're smelling good, bro.
those old mechanics with like that greasy cigarette hair. You know when you spray the hair, the smell comes out.
Yo, my
and it's
nigga.
just that foul ass smell.
Oh my god,
All right,
she's
mama,
tight.
she's losing that.
My biggest thing to touch on what they're saying is definitely like, yo, listen, sit down. We can have a conversation, but stay still. At the end of the day, if you want a freshie, you gotta stay still. If you're not gonna stay still, bro, and your shit's fucked up, don't be mad at me.
Yo, man, and please be on time, bro.
Yeah,
Please
Yes.
be on time, bro. Yo, I'm like clockwork with my clients, man. I know how long it takes me to cut your hair. So if your appointment is at 2:00 and you show up at 2:20, my next is at 2:45, right? If you have a haircut and beard, now I have limited time to cut you, but I still kind of have to try to cut you in that time. Your cut may not be as fresh as it could have been, man, only because you was running a little late. Even if shit happens, man. But it's like, yo, that's
but
my
anything,
time, bro.
anything I always say, right? Anything beyond like 10 minutes is crazy.
Yeah.
Like 10, even
like
15.
A lot of my clients, they'll show up 15, 20 minutes late, and they don't even realize, like,
Let's call it
I
like
still
15
take
to
you,
20
but
is
most
crazy.
barbers probably would not take you.
You know me. I
These
give you
guys,
10 minutes if you're
these
lucky.
guys, they would not take you. I take my clients,
15
bro.
to 20 is crazy.
Just because, like,
15 minutes, bro. Listen, I take my
Yo,
time as is.
I-
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Papa, you gotta go.
I ain't missing out on the bread.
And shout out to me and Serge, man. If we're behind, yo, I'll be right with you, my nigga.
Yeah, yo, listen, don't ever be late. But if I'm late, I'll be right with you.
Yeah, for real.
Don't you ever get mad at that.
Just know we got to that point because other people were late and we try to cut them to slack. But at the end of the day, just don't be late so we don't have to go through this.
Give everyone a full. How about this? Let me ask you guys this: what drew you into being a barber? Like me personally, right? I just always thought barbers was cool as shit. Growing up, especially like on my age, like I'm 24, bro. So me seeing
what we
barbers in the
doing.
early 2000s with big tees and Jordans and chains on, they was the flyest dudes around, bro. So I always wanted to be. Barbers are always funny. Barbers
slow.
like they're just mad cool, right?
slow.
But what made you want to be a barber?
Yo, you know what's crazy, bro? And I always tell you niggas how long I've been barbering for. I never told you how it happened, whatever. My dad my brother, my dad, and his dad are barbers. You would have thought I've been barbering this whole time. Serge knows I haven't. I feel like because my dad and his dad were barbers, and then my brother became a barber like quick, I was always like, yo, let me go the other route. Like I was that rebel child who was like, let me do the other thing and just work other jobs. But when I worked all those jobs where like, I'm not good with the condescending shit. I know where you niggas can relate. Mm-hmm. So it took me all those jobs to figure out like, yo, all these bosses are mad condescending. Though. Like I want to smack the shit out of all of these niggas. And then when I found out like, yo, obviously I have it in me and I could cut hair and I don't have to deal with some nigga who's a fucking condescending asshole, that's what drew me to being a barber. Like when I started barbering full time, like I would do it here and there to play around with it, whatever. But when I started barbering full time, I was like, yo, why didn't I do this whole time? That's what made me do it.
The no boss of it, that is the best.
The no boss shit is the absolute best thing. People talk like we all every now and then it sucks. We complain about the no benefits shit or whatever, but bro, at the end of the day, like it all adds up to be the same thing.
Yeah.
People pay taxes, they get money taken out of their check with the benefits that they get. At the end of the day, I'll do all that shit myself, bro, to avoid having a nigga being like, yo, why were you 2 minutes extra on your break today? Like I don't want to deal with that, bro.
But
yeah, nah.
Don't you feel like that's like common between every barbers? A lot of us, I feel like we can all agree, have authority issues.
Yes.
And that's why we become barbers.
Yes, nigga.
I don't want no motherfucking time.
Nah.
I'm already working and I don't want to like,
I wish you would, buddy. I wish you would.
All the three of us in this room have that in common. I feel like we've all seen each other in situations where it's like, yo, if you're saying something to me and you're not my boss, you need to shut the fuck up. Like, I'm not dealing with that. I got away from that for a reason. Let me just cut hair and do my thing. That's it.
That'd be shit. Like, I never did good with that, and that's why I love
barbering. I did always think that way, though, but I always had that, like, rebellious, like, yo, let me try to do the other thing, but at the end of the day, I came right back. I came home, so to speak. I was like, yo, at the end of the day, this is the life I want to live, nigga. Like, that's it. I always saw my dad with the gold chains and he was chilling. He'd be able to fucking take the day off if he wanted to, and
people don't realize that's such a luxury.
Yeah.
Bro, I've took, like, not even on some social, I've taken mental days. Like, days I woke up so stressed.
Bro.
That I was like, bro, I'm canceling everyone today. I'm not going to work. I'm chilling. I'm watching movies. I'm napping. I'm smoking, playing Xbox. Like, I'm just gonna.
Who said we're fucking toxic masculine, bro? Like niggas is taking mental days.
I tell you, mental days time to time.
Don't chew on those, girl.
Yeah, she kind of just.
Oh, caca, mommy. Yeah, hey, all right. So I got into it. My cousin, he used to cut hair, man, and this is my cousin. We used to both live with because we didn't really have any spot to stay. So
this is the cousin you told me about that.
Ricardo the barber on YouTube. Check him out, man. So we used to both stay at our grandmother's, right? I didn't have a spot to live with. To live, he didn't have a spot to live, so we both used to stay at our grandmother's. We was both there for the same reason. So I used to see him cut his boys, and I used to look up to my cousin. I always looked up to my cousin. He was my older cousin, you know, and I was one of the older ones, but him and my other cousin, Lovey Tony, they was the oldest, so I always looked up to him. He made dough, and all of his boys would come to the house like, yeah, nah, I'm about to cut up my boy Macho, our cousin Tony, and he used to cut him up. They used to pay him bread, but they looked up to my cousin like he was the man, you know what I mean? And also my cousin was one of the first that like actually made money out the family where like he would go support himself. So I'm like, you know what? I want to be a barber, cut hair, man, and shit, since 16, I've been cutting hair in a barbershop. I used to leave high school.
The way I went about it was kind of stupid because I used to always see niggas in the barbershop chilling in a sense, going back to what I said earlier, where like they were having dope conversation all day with their niggas. Because at the end of the day, bro, like, and Serge brought this up to me the other day, barbershops go through this huge turnover thing until they find like their crew that are solid, that are gonna stick there the whole time. So at the end of the day, when you have that, you're all a bunch of homies of family talking shit and just like vibing the whole day until your next comes in. And it makes the backaches and the knee pains.
Yeah,
and
I said
all this
we
other
need
shit.
that though. Like you said earlier, we spend more time than home with families.
Yeah, facts.
And it's weird because like you could have a perfect crew and try to bring an outsider in and see how fast like shit happens. Turmoil comes and you're like, yo, it's hard. There's so many personalities and egos and different like traits that come together in a barbershop that when you get that magic together and it clicks, like shit, not to toot our own horn, I think what we got is perfect.
Yeah. Like Kayla said it earlier, shout out to Kayla. Like she was saying like, yo, like she brought up she brought up me. She was like, "Yo, you're literally the only nigga we hired that like since the whole time I've been here that like there hasn't been problems."
Only one that's been though.
And I don't like nobody. I don't like. I be telling Will I don't like him.
Yeah, but I'll tolerate people at the end of the day. I'm the same way. Like if I don't fuck with you, I'll tolerate you.
Yeah, but like you'll tell Will like yo Will. I
don't fuck
like
with this nigga.
because Will's my boy. I've always told Will that from the jump. Like Will, I don't like. But I'm also the savage. That's why I don't want a barbershop.
I don't want to have a Where do you niggas want to be? Let's wrap it up with that. Like I personally, I don't want a barbershop.
Hell no.
I want a food truck. That's the business that I want.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm not gonna end my career on a barbershop.
I know that.
Like I said from the jump, bro. I go with the flow. I'm a free spirit. I know my career is not gonna end in a barbershop. I really figured out where my career is gonna end. I don't know where
this nigga's not gonna toot his own horn, but this nigga's portfolio is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know my last destination is not gonna be in a barbershop though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find out what what I want to do with the rest of my life is at that time and roll with it because nobody knows what I don't want to do something for my whole life, bro. For me to be behind man, I want to be behind the chair from 16 to 60. No, bro. I want to do other shit in life. I want to see what else I'm good at. I don't want to be behind the chair my whole life. There's a lot of shit you can do in life. And I'm going to figure that out when the time comes. But until then, I'm going to be grinding.
You know, Serge, or you kind of in the same space? Like, I know that personally, like, I say food truck, but there's other things I want to dip my toes in. Like, I'm in love with, like, vintage wear and comics and shit. I want to open up a spot like that too. Like, so there's different things I want to do.
So personally, to be honest, I love cutting hair. I mean, I'm gonna always cut hair in the sense of like I'll probably keep a couple of those OG
like the
clients
part-time stuff
with that.
Yeah.
And listen, on Saturdays when I don't work this job, that's when I cut 10 people every day. But I really want to get into property, man.
Yeah.
I want to just collect my rent.
All of us have
buy,
to
renovate, flip, and keep shit going.
Yeah.
I don't. Cutting hair is beautiful. But I think it's really a stepping stone. It's just networking.
Yeah. We all, at the end of the day, have to get into property, I think. But I think all of us in this room, we have to find that, like, business that we'll love.
Yo, you know what I always wanted
forever.
to do?
It's always going to be different.
I want a security company. I always thought that was the coolest shit as a kid.
Like, there we
not
go,
like
boom.
pepper spray and shit, like guns, like real high-end security. The president's coming, and I'm going to hire you guys. A celebrity's here, escort, like shit like that.
I'm probably going to be a professional Apex gamer. Follow me, Twitch.
He's
Devin
lying.
Cuts. Devin Cuts 1-2 on Twitch, baby. I gun him down.
Who's nicer between both of y'all?
All right, I'm gonna be honest.
These niggas been trying to get me to get on, but I know I'm gonna look like a fucking.
He's better than me, but I'm only a couple months in. Give me like a year, and I'll be top dog.
I don't even want to play with these niggas because I know I'm gonna look like a herb first day in.
Nah, it's hard. But it's fun, bro. Listen, I play video games to stay in the house. You know how it is when your dad.
Drop your Twitches, by the way, so niggas, because I
Devin
have a lot
Cuts
of niggas.
1-2 on Twitch. All right, so his is Little Dog Surge. Mine's is Devin Cuts 1-2 at Twitch. Holla at me. Your boy got clips, game-winning clips too. Not a big deal. All right, carry on.
He said it ain't
It's Big Dog Surge, right?
It's Big Dog.
Oh, Little Dog Surge, I meant. Sorry, guys.
I got clips on there carrying them. You'll see it.
This nigga is crazy. Yo, I appreciate you niggas coming on, man.
I appreciate you having us. This was long overdue.
You already know. Shout out to Jimmy Clippers, NY Made Jimmy. Jimmy Cuts the GOAT.
Get the fuck
I
out
like
of here.
that. Nah, thank you for having us. Listen, the next one, I'm not gonna have the baby. That's gonna be the rated R version. I please hope you guys.
This was kind of rated R though. I'm not gonna front.
Hey, ladies,
next one we're going
yo,
crazy.
ladies, but I do babysit Azari a lot though. Like, I be walking around the grocery store and stuff. You know.
Yeah, the grocery store and stuff. I hear it.
Right, Azari, come on, girl.
You know what was probably super like getting bitches wet at that Whole Foods earlier? Just seeing like some like.
Me in the car waiting, right?
Wait, you were in the car waiting?
Yeah, with the
Nigga,
door
you shoulda
open. Azari.
You should have capitalized. Oh yeah, he went in by himself.
Nah,
You
but-
seen
but
what
I-
he did at Nami. There's no capitalizing.
Next time,
Nah,
that's
but-
true.
There's no capitalizing.
I'm not gonna front, man. And this
They
was
going
months
there.
ago. This was months
I
ago.
didn't go
so
in
I'm
there, bro. They
speaking
talking about
openly.
Shorty. We were at Nami. She was, bro. She was trying
Not
to
only was she
off
your
some
type,
work.
not only
She was horny. Talking
Not
about,
only-
I don't want to drive home. I want to stay the night in Providence.
was she Serge is a man of class, cupping his daughter's ears and shit. Yo, not only was she your type, she was a ling, but she had a fucking rack.
Yeah.
She had the bazookas.
Yes, and you know she did. You know what you should have capitalized on earlier? Because I feel like bitches would walk around Whole Foods and be like, "Oh my
Hey,
god,
Karate Kid.
yo,
She just high kicked the
she's
shit out of me.
tight. Yo, y'all niggas should have had the Danny Tanner and Uncle Jesse shit going on at the Whole Foods shit. Bitches would have loved that.
I didn't want to empty the spot out though.
That's true.
Yeah, I didn't want to
That's
empty the
that's
spot
true.
out.
There's no baby formula at the end of the day, so you can't be out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true.
I don't want to empty the spot.
Niggas don't, real niggas don't like condoms, bro. Let's just throw that out there. So we got to get the baby formula on the shelves again. This is the last thing I'm going to leave the podcast on. At the end of the day, niggas do not like condoms, and niggas, at the end of the day, let's be real, niggas do not like condoms and do not like pulling out. So at the end of the day, put the baby formula back on the shelves. Let's figure out a way to fucking science
All right,
this
let
shit.
me ask that real quick. Listen, should we be expected to pull out or should they just take birth control?
I'm not. Yo,
Nah, bro, because sometimes they're like,
That's
busted me, papi.
Is that?
Yes!
And if you say that, you get that.
Yes!
You ask, you shall receive.
Yo, you know what's. Oh, man. This is a bit.
Hey, yo, girl, you mess
This is
around
a
and said
dangerous
that.
thing to get into, man. But when they hit you with the come inside me,
That's what you get.
Especially when you off the tequila, girl. God damn, you know what time I'm on.
and
sober, I'm doing
90% of the time I'm off the tequila.
Yeah, you're right.
But yo, there's a movement of women, and yo, bro, we respect women. But there's a movement of women who are like, yo, we shouldn't be expected to take birth control and blah 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 blah. Listen, if we're fucking, if we're in love and we're making love, and you hit me with that whole come inside me, you better be taking birth control. Because if not, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Because I'm coming inside.
I got $60.
Yeah, I'll throw the $60 on there all day, bro.
Walgreens, huh? It's right down the street.
That come inside me shit is crazy. Nah.
All right, how about this? Do you think that if we get trapped into a kid, that we should be forced to support it? Like, what if,
you, pal? You're nuts.
like, say a girl
Trapped, like
I
legitimately
saw something
trapped.
on
No.
Instagram the other day. Some girl poked holes in condoms in like another country. They're trying to sentence her.
Yeah, no,
I
that
think
that
that's
happens all the
justice.
time.
That's
That happens
justice.
more often than we'd like to
Yeah,
admit, than
facts.
women would like to admit. No, we shouldn't.
We should have to take care of her. right?
Nah.
Not mine.
Granted, I love my kid.
At
I
the end of
wasn't
the
a
day,
trap. I love this kid.
I'm
but-
a big believer, and at the end of the day, man, we're making that decision when we bust that nut and we don't pull out is a very powerful thing to do. But there's times then when we're trapped. Where
How
where
about
you
the
pull-
get offs?
Yeah,
Sometimes they don't get off.
yeah, nah, it's
I'm
true.
not, Nah, we could throw them off. We let that happen, but
Yeah.
still.
You said they don't get off.
That's when you pay that 60 and you also pull up with them and make sure they take
Oh,
that.
you gotta make
Yeah,
sure they
that's it.
What do you mean?
That's
Like,
$60
you never
out of
told
my
a girl like, yo,
pocket.
I'm about to nut. Like, they tell me when you're telling them, and they just go harder.
Oh, when they don't get, yeah, they're still throwing it back. You're like, yo, I told you to chill.
And then after they're like, damn, you come to me, like you knew that.
I told you to chill, then you hold, oh my God. Yeah, bro, like, yo, you chill out at that point. You're throwing it back, and I'm about to bust. What you want me to do? I can't pull out now. We're already here.
Azaria.
She's trying to climb a
That's the
mountain,
wrong
you see
team, girl.
Azaria.
She's trying to get up. Look at her.
Sorry.
Hey, Hulk.
Sorry.
Yeah, I seen you.
Hey.
You got caught. There's no way around that.
Hey.
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 Jimmy Clippers is his,
Hey.
it's his podcast.
You just
man.
heard the story of how you got made. There's 3 different ways. There was 3 different ways right there. One of them.
Oh,
was
this
the-
one, guys. Kitchen sink, bathroom sink.
Oh shit! There we go.
What the
Let's
hell?
fucking. Oh man, that deserves it. Yo, this has been the premier barbershop crew, man. These are my niggas. At the end of the day, these are not even arguably. These are my fucking best, my best friends right here, man. I see them every day. These are the realest niggas in my life. So I'll catch you niggas on the flip. Azaria says good night or fuck you. I
Yo,
don't know
before
which
they
one
go,
it is.
Devin, finish the Patron.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, kill that.
Oh, that's little. Tell you got that.
You gonna kill
That's
that?
all we need? Am I gonna
Yeah, kill it.
Hey, come on, man.
Shout out to all our clients and shout out to Premier Barbershop. Shout out to Willie. Shout out to Eric, even though he's owning the shop from fucking Florida.
From Florida. Yo, shout out to Jimmy's podcast.
Yo, take
man.
as needed,
Take as
baby.
needed, man. 10
And
out
I
of 10.
need that.
Every time.
This kid's tight. She wants a shot.
It's the outro. Said I'm out here. Now we out this bitch. Said I'm out here. Now we out this bitch. Said I'm out here. Now we out this bitch. Said I'm. It's Jimmy's Diner.